really into music, and I was already planning to go to college for music, and I went deaf. I went completely deaf, and I was diagnosed with a condition called otosclerosis, which is a deformation of the stapes bone in the inner ear. And so really at the time I was completely devastated, in the dark. I couldn't hear anything for a while. And with the support of community and family and some doctors at a great hospital in LA, I was able to have a surgery on my right ear called a stapedectomy. And what they do is they take out the bone and they replace it with a prosthetic stapes bone. And luckily to this day, I have about 65% in my right ear, but I'm still deaf in my left ear. But the point is, at that point in my life, I had a choice of whether to let this condition define my path and what I love to do, or whether or not I should just say to myself, well, this makes my voice even more accessible, and it makes my voice even more authentic, and it will make me sing differently. It'll make me listen more deeply. It'll make me communicate in a different way, and it'll make me strive to communicate. And so I chose the latter. I chose door 2. And I, without telling anybody about my condition, I applied for the Ella Fitzgerald Scholarship to USC and got it. And went to school and studied and then started touring. And I've been touring about 30 years. And until recently, I'd never really told anybody about my hearing condition, simply because I didn't want anybody to treat me any differently. And then I got asked to do a TED Talk in 2014. And I realized that talking about this could really help other folks, because we're all dealing with something. You know, we all have something that maybe that we may question whether or not it should define the rest of our lives and the choices we make. And so I started talking about it, and then the results were just incredible. When I was 15, as I mentioned earlier, I had been through a lot. And as a 15-year-old young black child, there was a lot of growing up quickly and trying to understand people quickly that I don't think a lot of other kids have to do in America. Try to understand whether folks want to hurt you or whether they're afraid of you. And when I went deaf, it was even more scary because I didn't know what was happening around me. And so this song, it kind of goes with what we're all doing tonight, and I wanted to leave it on an inspirational note. It's a song about being young, black, and beautiful. And it's a song, if I could have written a song to myself at that point in my life, this is what it would sound like. Thank you so much. It has been our honor to make music with you tonight. We're the Black Opry Revue. Thank you very much.